We are going to be looking at the inspirations and creativity of songwriting, the processes as well. And we are going to embark on the captivating journey through the world of music, as well as its influence on shaping a musician's creative landscape. This exploration will help us to uncover the depth of inspirations and shed light on the unique creative processes that breathe life into melody and rhythms. And we have in the studio Aliyu Musa, popularly known as Bishopswagg. Okay. So tell me, how did you come about this name, Bishopswagg?
I mean, I was curious. That was the first thing.
that would have been the first thing, right?
Yes.
Bishopswagg. Because I was actually wondering.
Usually, and more calmer, and
and then Musa Aliyu, and then Bishopswagg. So please tell me
I always get that question anywhere I go to. Like, it's kind of confusing because I'm a Muslim and bearing the bishop swag. But they're checking the name there. As we all know, bishop in the church is a high priest individual. So it modifies the swag. I'm talking about the swag like bishop of swag.
Oh.
Yeah, not bishop of the church, like bishop. The swag is holy, like high priest swag, kind of.
Did you come up with this name when you were in school, or it was just when, as the music, started flowing, the title, the nickname came about?
It was when I started the music, actually. It was the Aliyu. Everyone knows me with Aliyu. Then when I started, I had to find a name and just swag it up.
So what inspires you? What is your inspiration? What made you to go into the music industry?
Passion. I was actually born with it. I feel so, because then I went to a boarding school, police school, matter of fact. So you can actually imagine how strict it will be. And then I normally sneak with my headset and my radio. So during dining, I don't go to dining. I just put on my headset, listen to music.
Of course, it's your name.
Aliyu's always stubborn.
Always listening to music, and then from my secondary school, I had to I need to go deep into this, the passion and all of that. So I took it serious when I got to my university, Nasarawa State University, KFE. So from there.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, indeed. I mean, we've seen even this song that was played before we came back, which was Naso You Be. There was a lot of message in that. There was a lot of affirmation. And we all know how important it is. We keep telling ourselves, you need to have affirmation. You need to talk yourself out of anything in order to go up. So let's talk about the inspiration behind your songs, the lyrics that you write and your vibe. Like in rap, they would say the bars that you're dropping.
Yeah. Well, my music, most times, I don't just sing a random song about girls like that. Just maybe if I have Afro beats, you just have to go random on it. But most of my songs are from my experience. That is my source of inspiration. That
makes it interesting, because you just don't write songs because you want to write. You should tell a story. When you tell a story, people will relate to it. When we played the song Naswebi, I was saying the place my head captured was where the money will grow like grass. You see now people
did, but it's money really growing like
maybe in Aliyu's farm it's growing like grass. We have to we'll go and fetch from it when it grows.
But don't finish it, Sha. I'm just trying. I'm cultivating. I will cultivate it. I'm just trying to,
So we always have this way of people infusing their dialect into songs, especially you coming from Arewa as an Arewa artist. Do you have songs, or have you thought of infusing Hausa or your dialect? I don't know if you have other languages that you speak. You may be Hausa and could be Fulani by tribe. So have you thought of infusing your dialect into your own songs, because we are talking about creativity here?
So I am Hausa and Igala.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Hausa and Igala. So when I started, I actually started with normal English rap, just like every other artist. Then during my university days, I had to sit down, and I was like, I need to be different. That was the main reason, actually. I was like, what am I going to do to keep me different from other people? And then I checked everyone doing the normal thing, and then also checking the industry. We don't have the Hausa representative, somebody who is representing Hausa, like that is well known.
Well, we do have few, you know, like Morel, Classic. They are really trying, you know. These are people that you can...
like they are trying. Those are my friends. We do things, but getting to Lagos, I'm very sure, like 80 to 90%, they don't know them. Matter of fact, like,
because I remember Morel having a song with Olamide back then,
and his songs back then, and then all of a sudden
with Rugged Man, you know, and other people that he has featured.
Yeah, then but all of a sudden, he went mute, and then we don't need that kind of energy.
So do you think you would represent the Arewa?
Yes, I'm taking Arewa to the world. That is my mission. Like, I'm trying to put Arewa to the, like, on the map. Just when you're talking about Olamide Fino, I want to be that artist. When you're talking about Arewa in the North, you'll be like Bishopswagg. You know, and that's
a great dream, and you know, hope you're working towards it. But then
it's not
let's
easy.
talk about it. Of course it won't, but let's talk about the challenges now of all of that. Now you mentioned that you have to even leave Arewa in general, the northern part of Nigeria, to Lagos in order to push your career into the next level. But what was behind that decision, and then what are the challenges that you
lack of support? We have to be honest about this. Like, the North, we know the religious stuff is actually affecting the entertainment in the North.
Yeah.
So, but then from that, and due to that, we have lack of support. We don't have investors
funding.
Funding the entertainment. They all feel like this one number. So, but that is the major issue we have. Like, the sponsors support, we don't have the support. Getting to Lagos, like, there are people who are actually pushing me. They are not Hausas, they are not from the North. They are Yorubas, but there are people that just believe in what I'm doing and then pushing me the little way they can.
So are there people that, you know, when you're writing your lyrics, or when you are inspired by a particular song that you're writing, that, you know, that they come into play in your, you know, your style of writing? Like, maybe some musicians that you look up to, maybe their kind of style, if it's a rap, if it's, you know, whoever it is that, you know,
but funny when you're doing that. The people I actually look up to are weird people, artists, and in most cases when I tell people, you know, they get very surprised. Like, I listen to Lucky Dube.
Well, Lucky Dube is a cool song.
Yeah,
he's a cool.
So he's rapping. Yes.
So like,
because these are people that actually speak live in their songs. That is what I want to
say. Like, I learned, like, speaking like reality from Lucky Dube. Like, I listen to other artists, Nigerian artists. I know, listening to Ice Prince, Magneto.
Exactly. You know, you talked about the Arewa, people not knowing, but you see Magneto, Ice Prince, they are all from the North.
But they are not indigenous the way I am.
Well, yeah.
All right, so let's talk about collaborations, you know. We see, just like you mentioned, the Southerners, when it comes to music, they collaborate with themselves. I think that's how they were able to infiltrate the industry more. When Fino started, not everybody was embracing it because he was rapping in Igbo. But then immediately,
you know, before he started, Nigga Raw was there. He was doing that.
So, but it was a battle.
It's like he paved the way
for them. These people tend to collaborate with themselves in order to get the fans of this to listen, to start welcoming your idea. So the northern part of Nigeria, are you people making plans, you know, to create more collaborations?
The thing is, just like I said, and the Norths and Hausas, I would say, Bama da Hadankai. That's the fact. I will always say it's like we don't come together. Going to Lagos,
cooperation.
Yes, no cooperation. Like, the moment you're having, you're getting this attention,
the buzz,
you tend to, you know, start feeling yourself, and then
fame gets into your head.
And then you start taking yourself from others and then feeling yourself, which is very bad. So, but in Lagos, I've had like several collaboration. Just like I said, my mission is to put Arewa on the map. I have collaboration with Mubad, late Mubad. I have with Ayofe, DMW. I have with Magneto also. I have with Bokwaila, LK Kudi, So many.
And a lot of names are there.
Yes, so many of them.
Interesting. So let's talk about, I mean, one of your songs that we just heard, and So You Be, you made mention earlier that you tend to use the examples of or what is happening in your life in order to write down your lyrics. So what is your creative process? At what point would you just sit down and tell yourself, something happened, let me sit down, right? Tell us the process.
Yeah, you know, like I said, it's my experience. So sometimes there are songs, I make love songs also, make life, you know, songs, like what I go through and all of that. So sometimes when I go through something and I'm just sitting down and I think about it, the best way to express myself is through music, putting it down and recording. I feel more comfortable and more relieved doing that. So anytime I'm going through something and I don't put it into music, it haunts me. So that is my own way of,
you know, it's just like poets, you know, the most poets don't know how to express, but they can express themselves through their poems.
Yes.
So tell me, in what ways do you see your musical influence, you know, evolving or expanding as your career progresses in time?
Just like I said, in no time, we're going to take over. Ira is going to be heard, and I'm expecting, you know, we're going to be heard, not just Africa, just like other artists, like indigenous artists like Olamide and Fino, being heard worldwide. And I think Ira music is on the way. We are coming, and in no time we're going to be heard.
So another question is, what do you consider when you're writing your songs?
I consider the things happening, just
like your rhythm. How do you come up with the rhythm, the right
lyrics,
words that goes with it? How do you, the first buzz or the first line and the second line, how do you come up with, you know, people want to know how you do that, because for me, it's the rhymes, you know, because for me, when I was doing that, a line will just come and I'll write it down. I may not know what it means, but later maybe when I sit down, and then another one will just come. It may not even connect, you know, but then you can sit down and then rearrange them. So how do you do that? You know, what are things that you do?
I can't really tell how the process goes.
Or are you just like Whiskey that just goes into the studio?
Yeah, I'm more, but I freestyle.
Only Wayne just that goes into it without writing any song.
Later is even somebody that is writing the lyrics down for him, because
he may not even because you just go and just
actually, because I'm more of a freestyle artist. I freestyle. I can actually go to the studio without writing. The ones I write are maybe things I am going through, and then I feel like, okay, let me just put this. Okay, I went to this place and I was disappointed. Okay, I went to this place. This is what happened. So put it into.
So, but don't you think maybe one day if you're in the booth and you are just, you know, freestyling, you could say something, even though you could record again, but maybe to just keep your mind. How you now trace your, you know, your
I always record.
But you just change.
No, I record with my phone. Even when I'm freestyling, I record. I have my phone.
Do you engage in rap battles?
That freestyling. I saw a clip of yours that you just play. Someone hold the camera and then you just started vibing.
Yeah.
What is the concept behind that, and how are you able to wrap your brain for your creative day to just keep popping? I'm always curious.
You know, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You know, like,
how do you know what word comes next after you say this? So yeah, it's really important.
It is consistency and hard work. Like I said, this is something I found myself doing. I can't actually, you know, give a trace of me learning music. It is something I just found myself, okay, I'm doing it, and but while doing it, like, I have this level of consistency. I keep working on myself, even while other people are outside.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't go for parties, I don't go for things. During my university days, I'm always in my room, just writing, working on myself. So I did my homework.
Okay, so this is a very important question that I think in every aspect everyone needs to be asked. How are you getting the support that you need from your family, loved ones? How do they take this one? Are you the only person that sings in the family first? Then yes, how are they supporting you?
I am the first person in my family to like go into the entertainment. My dad is a policeman and he's very strict. You know, it's normal. it's normal. Like every parent wants the best for their child. So when you find your child doing something you're not actually
okay
aware and you don't know about, you have to question. So from the beginning I have this, little with
challenges
my dad,
where
what are you doing? Are you sure this is going to?
Dads with their sons.
Yes, so always. But my mom has always been my fan, my number one fan.
Mothers are always
yes,
like
my
that.
family, they all got my back. Even then, when I go for shows and all of that, my mom will be the one to tell my dad, okay, Nina Ekeshe, yes, your mom.
Well, meanwhile, you've gone for a show.
Yes.
You just casted your mom now.
Yes. No, she has actually, if not for her, I think I would have given up.
Wow.
Because I wouldn't have had those opportunities to have, explored and all of that. So she got me, and my dad, with time, he got to understand that. Okay,
I remember some comedians.
After a lot of.
All right.
The banter.
Talking about music and what you write, a lot of people, one of the things they would push is that if you are writing or even a movie, anything artistry, it should be with a huge chunk of message. And you made mention that you work with your experience in creating your lyrics. So what are the messages that is hidden there that you would want every lover of your music
to unravel?
To peak?
Yes.
In most cases, I speak about life and morals. When you listen to my music, most times, like 80 to 90% of my music, I'm teaching. I'm always teaching, telling you, okay, when you do. I have several songs about, the streets, the hookup, and so many things you get to. I teach from my music. You will know, just like the name Bishop, like a priest, I'm preaching through the music and all. So
tell us a particular moment or experience that maybe you've gone through that actually made you to feel that your musical career is actually going to go far.
Well, I think it started from my university. My whole story and career started from my university. When I went to my university, I think from my 100 level second semester, I just performed at a street show at Kefi. And then from there, the whole place, everybody, they were shouting. There were other artists in 400 level before me. But coming to the school, I had everyone calling the name. If there is a show, the VC is attending, I have to be the one to perform. If the governor of Nasarawa State is coming to the university, I have to be the one in front.
That is beautiful.
So from there, I knew. And then from there, even when I was in the university, I didn't have time to attend classes that much. Because it's
not everyone that is able to manage school and music at the same time. It's really tricky.
Difficult. So
yes,
I do travel to Lafia, Akwanga, sometimes Kaduna.
So then how did you manage to graduate? Because if you've not been able to attend classes, were you able to defer the semester?
No,
what happened? Or
grace of
wait
God,
for you to come back?
Just grace of
As
God.
a star boy of Nasarawa.
No, they don't wait. But I do my work and I have friends who cover up for me.
You just keep casting people.
Yes, no, but that's the fact. I have people who actually got my back. They knew, okay, this is what he's doing and he's not in school now to the student. So
Sumaya earlier mentioned collaborations. Are there people you're thinking of collaborating with in the industry? Aside from the Mohbad that you mentioned, other people,
I would love to have a collaboration with Olamide and Fino. That is.
So what efforts are you making to see that happens?
I'm working hard on myself. I believe they will notice when I work. The thing is, you don't just walk up to people when you're not prepared. You have to have a banger that you go with. Yes, you have to be prepared and be, ready.
But do you think? I listen to the kind of music they do, and you made mention that even your own inspirations, the song that you listen to, it's a bit different from what Olamide and the rest do. So do you think there's a way that you can align it with your own kind of music?
Yes, a lot. The thing is, Olamide, I also listen to Olamide, being the Hausa indigenous artist. So when I started it, like I had to, you have to listen to some people, the people doing, to know what's the idea of what they're doing. So I listened to Olamide, Fino, Reminisce, and all of that. And in most cases, when my career, picked up, I stopped listening to people because I had to like find my own self.
Yeah, we actually, you mentioned Zubaida, saying she wants to imitate Nafisa Abdullah. We talked about finding your own identity, which is very, very important. Do you think with time your style is going to switch, because you said you listen to Lucky Dube, likes of Bob Marley and the rest? Do you think your style is going to switch kind of to be commercialize your song, because that's what's selling now?
Yes.
So do you think with time you're going to have that
already
switch?
It's commercial already.
Yes.
I have like commercial songs.
Definitely.
In as much as I have hip hop songs, I do like the commercials where a danceable, the afro, what the trending
something
sound.
that can be played in events and stuff.
I'm dropping on my EP this year, like in some months time. Like not regular, that's the title.
So is there any reggae kind of rhythm?
No reggae, but afro. It is more of afro.
I think it would be nice to see, a Hausa song in a reggae kind of way, since you like Lucky Dube.
It's not his style.
The Lucky Dube. I'm just speaking.
I'm just imagining how it will sound.
Unique
just like the Amapiano that people can do Hausa, the Igbo. What's his name? Limpopo guy, Ojapiano, from KC and all that. So I'm just imagining, how Hausa will be with reggae and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, let's talk about, you mentioned that you'll be dropping an EP soon. Let's talk about the inspiration now behind that. It's always good for you to, set the ground for the people that are eager to listen to this song. What should people expect? On that one, and also the inspiration behind it.
And then to add to what she just said, is there a video coming with it, or is just
definitely? I have, the year just began, so I'm working really hard, and the EP, not regular. The knots, they're not Ariwa, then not again. From the spelling, we have the knots, that's not regular. I am not regular and not regular. So the knots has two meaning. So on this project, I have like collaboration. I collaborated with different artists from Lagos, like Ayofe, DMW Ayofe, so many artists.
Okay, so quickly,
he hasn't answered one of them, which is the message,
what people to expect.
Expect from that.
This very project is just a commercial project.
So there is no lot of message in it.
It's more. I want to just blend into the industry. So I want to give them the trending, what they want.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I've given a lot of hip hop and my own style. So now I'm trying to, blend to what they want, and that is why the EP is more of collaboration. I have like every song I collaborated with the 4 songs on the EP.
But there is a touch of the north.
I'm a northern. I have to. There's the Hausa in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll wait to see if there's going to be Igala in it as well. But then, quickly, in your experience so far, for those that are watching and listening that want to indulge in, the musical career, what do you think they can take from you, and then maybe see how they can also encourage themselves to go into this industry from your own experience? Is what I want you to.
The only advice I would give to any artist coming up trying to make it is just believe in yourself and just keep pushing. Consistency, hard work, and then there'll be a lot of tribulations, obstacles, like challenges and all of that, but in the midst of that, just keep pushing. Because when I started, I didn't have anything, to be honest. But my seriousness and my hard work actually convinced people to support me. I never had anything like a lot of things I did, it was out of the hard work and the consistency.
It's a beautiful
So,
thing.
yeah.
So now you've spoken to people who are aspiring. Let's talk about the government now.
Okay.
You made mention of investors and on all that,
Yeah.
and we all know that investors need to have a better environment, economy for them to invest, to bring in. So the president has made a lot of steps in the art, culture, entertainment industry, and one of it is creating ministry, and even we saw the recent appointment of Aliyu Musa and other people. So in terms of music, what would you want the government to do?
They should look into music in as much as every other sector in the entertainment, and not just even the entertainment, just the way you deal with other sectors. Check
education,
yes,
and all that,
education
and look into the
yes,
entertainment.
we have to like go into the music deeply, because it's been ignored for so many years, and it's really going to be difficult for us. Like, we are trying, we the artists, I believe we have talent in the north, but due to the lack of support, you know, support kills dream. Lack of support.
You know, the funding should go to all the industries at the end of the day, because the entertainment industry, when you say entertainment industry, it's one.
Yeah.
The music is there, the movie is there, everything that is entertaining is there. So
It's so
thank you so much, Bishop.
Thank you so much, Aliyu Musa. I would definitely
Bishopswagg.
you Aliyu Musa. The world can call you Bishopswagg.
And then the funny thing is, you know, Ali is my brother's name and Musa is my grandfather's name. So
I would say, I want to say like a very big thank you to Trust TV for giving me this opportunity. This is a step. You guys have shown like the leadership. This is more. This is what we want actually. This is what I want the government to do.
Okay, so maybe you should freestyle for us. You know, use Trust TV and just freestyle. You know, you're a freestyle artist, so.
Okay, so na ce yanzu yaran nazo kuma ana Trust TV. So when I started, mutane suna cewa just bring your CV. Na ce a'a ni waka zan yi, suka ce ha what a pity. Amma yanzu kun ga muna aiki kullum muna gida muna titi.
Kuma lalle mu ma mun ji kuma mun yaba saboda
Kuma Trust TV
I'll feature you. I think I'll put you in the EP now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank you very much. I really appreciate this
popularly known as
opportunity.
Bishopswagg, we appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
To talk about you know, your music craft, and we hope that of course you take your dream of taking Ariwa to the next level come to fruition. All right, viewers, and with that we've come to the end of Daybreak Extra.